When Gerrit Cole signed that big contract with the New York Yankees before the 2020 season, everyone freaked out, but not because he had been using spider tack all these years leading up to this big contract. That wasn't as much known yet. They freaked out because Cole was arguably the game's best pitcher at the time, definitely one of the top arms in the league, threw hard, had nasty stuff, went deep into games, and threw over 200 innings a year. Cole got the biggest contract for a pitcher in baseball history, and the Yankees, a team coming off of a 103-win season in 2019, just added this guy. The rest of the league, well, they better watch out. Skip ahead to today, and Cole has had a very good tenure in a Yankees uniform up until this point, or at least up until recently. The question that needs to be asked is if the Yankees should be worried about him. Take a second to like this video, and if you're new to the channel and end up enjoying this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button for future baseball content. Gerrit Cole started his career in a Pittsburgh Pirates uniform and was actually pretty good. He was an all-star in 2015 as he threw over 200 innings with a 2.60 ERA. With all that being said, Cole was never the guy we have come to know in today's world. That is until he went on to get traded to the Houston Astros in the offseason leading up to 2018. In 2017, Cole's last year as a Pirate, he did throw over 200 innings for the second time of his career, but did so with an ERA of 4.26. That's not necessarily bad when you eat up that many innings for the team, but it's not particularly ace-like either. Cole's spin rate on his fastball was not very good in 2017 with the Pirates, as his average RPMs on the pitch was around 2,200. Cole's average spin on his fastball in 2017 was in the 32nd percentile. To put that into context, anything below 50 is bad, 50 is average, and anything above 50 is good, but of course 75 and up is when it really starts to get good. So he had a 32nd percentile out of 100. Cole then goes to Houston, and his average RPMs on the fastball went up about 200 RPMs, and his fastball about the same. His fastball actually shot up from the 32nd percentile in 2017 to the 82nd in 2018, with his curve spin going up 12 percentiles. 2019 saw Gerrit Cole's average RPMs on the fastball go up almost 200 more, so 400 revolutions per minute added to that pitch from 17 to 19. He then moved up 13 more percentiles from 18 to 19 with a 95 in 2019. Ever since then, Cole has stayed around the same as far as percentiles go. So from 2017, where Gerrit Cole had a 4.26 ERA, his fastball spin rate went up 400 RPMs and moved up about 60 percentiles in the process. Cole has yet to have an ERA over 3 for a season since the start of 2018, where he's actually had a sub-3 ERA for 3.5 years straight up until where we currently are in 2021. Cole was absolutely dominating in 2021. That is until, of course, the sticky substance crackdown that has been hammered down league-wide, with umpires now constantly checking pitchers coming off the mound to see if they have any sort of foreign substance on them. Cole hasn't necessarily gotten the worst of this crackdown, as I recently made a video on Red Sox pitcher Garrett Richards, who very well may be on the hot seat with how awful he's been since he stopped being able to use the sticky stuff, publicly even admitting he has to redefine himself now and change the grips on all of his pitches, and barely throw some of his pitches that he used to throw before that had good spin on them. Cole hasn't necessarily been that bad, but he has not been the same for the month of June, and that's clear. In the month of April, Gerrit Cole threw 37 2/3 innings with a 1.43 ERA. In the month of May, Cole threw exactly 33 innings with an ERA of 2.18. Now go to the month of June, where Cole has thrown 31 innings to the tune of a 4.65 ERA. He gave up a total of 5 home runs between the first 2 months of the season, giving up 1 in April and 4 in May. Cole has given up a total of 9 home runs in the month of June alone. Cole's last start in June of 2021 came against the Red Sox on June 27th at Fenway Park. On the first pitch he threw on the day, Kike Hernandez hit a home run. After an Alex Verdugo sharp double, a JD Martinez walk, and a hard-hit Xander Bogaerts fly ball, Rafael Devers hit a ball to the right field bleachers that went 451 feet and was hit at an exit velocity of 114 miles an hour off the bat. Hunter Renfroe then followed suit with a rocket for an out. JD Martinez then later hit a 421-foot home run that came off the bat at 102 miles an hour exit velocity. Cole overall gave up 6 runs, 5 of them being earned, on 8 hits while walking 2 and giving up 3 home runs on the day. If you're the New York Yankees, is it a fair question to ask if Gerrit Cole is going to be alright out there on the mound? And if you're Gerrit Cole himself, is it also a fair question to ask if he's in trouble? I think yes and no. Overall, Cole probably won't be as ridiculously dominant as he's been throughout the last several seasons with the Astros and Yankees. With that being said, he still throws hard, can locate pretty well, and has good spin. It's just not all as good as it could be with spider tack or whatever kind of sticky substance Gerrit Cole likes to use. games. I do think it will genuinely be interesting to see how Gerrit Cole does the rest of the way in 2021, though. If you think I'm singling him out, well, I'm not, because I will also be looking at plenty of other guys on other teams that can no longer use foreign substances, such as Garrett Richards, for example, who happens to be on my favorite team, the Red Sox. Cole had a really bad month of June when you compare it to his April and May, so be on the lookout for what July, August, and September have in store for Cole. Let me know if the Yankees should be worried, and thank you for watching.